Hey, this is Kenny from Kenny's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you very much for viewing my channel. As always, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate that. In this video, I'm going to reveal my most recent thrift store record album purchases. The other day, my wife said, Kenny, let's go out to a thrift store. So we did. And I found some really nice records. A few of them I had already. And some of them I had on CD format. But the records such great condition, I decided to buy some of these. Other ones I didn't have at all. But they were $1.99 a piece. So even if I had some of these records and I wanted to get one, a better copy, $1.99 affords me the ability to do that. Because you're not losing much when you're spending $1.99 on a record these days. One of the records is the rarest record I've seen in my life, at least in person. And I'm going to reveal that last. But these are recent thrift store finds. As I said, as a posting of this video, I found these records 3-4 days ago. And like I said, the last one, which is the rarest record I've ever seen in person, I'm going to show last. So we're going to get to, before that, these are Mobile Fidelity one-step records. Joni Mitchell Blue, the famous Joni Mitchell album. That's a Mobile Fidelity ultra-step Ultra Disc one-step version of the record. Something else by Cannonball Adderley, this amazing jazz record. So those of you who watch my channel know I love watches. This is an Invicta watch. I don't think I even wore this watch yet. Got to put that on a wrist sometime soon. But anyway, we're going to get to these used records. Like I say, I'll show a rare record at the end of this video. Some of them show some ring wear, but the discs are in great condition. This short album called Short Circuit by Ruth White is a Moog synthesizer record. Can't wait to listen to this record. Those of you new to my channel, I have a Rega P8 turntable with a Feather 3 cartridge and a Technics SP-15 turntable with a Hana ML cartridge. Also for that turntable, I have a, for mono records, I have an Audio-Technica AT33MONO cartridge. Rolling Stones Flowers album that has really great hits on this album. Ruby Tuesday, Let's Spend the Night Together, and my favorite Rolling Stone song of all time is called Lady Jane, and it's on this album. Like I said, every album I purchased at that thrift store that day were $1.99. This one shows some ring wear, but for $1.99, the disc was in very good condition. A mono version of Rolling Stones. The upcoming one is a mono as well. Shows severe ring wear, but the disc is in very good condition. And for $1.99, you can't beat the price. It's worth the gamble at $1.99. Duke Ellington, New Orleans Suite. What a great jazz musician he was. Composer, conductor. I didn't have this Doors album, Doors Other Voices. I did not have this one. I have the albums that, some of the original albums and all of the 45 RPM records issued by Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds, which sound amazing. But I didn't have this one. $2. Welcome addition to my collection. Jethro Tull. I think my favorite Jethro Tull song is Living in the Past, and it's not even close. That's an amazing song. The next two records I'm going to show you, I have on CD format. And so it was a great opportunity to get them on LP format. And these discs are in fantastic condition. Isley Brothers. Go for Your Guns. And there's a song on here, if you haven't heard about Isley Brothers, called Voyage to Atlantis. Listen to Voyage to Atlantis on YouTube. Tell me what you think. That's a great song by the Isley Brothers. It is a great album, by the way, the Isley Brothers. Isley Brothers, Harvest for the World. And if you haven't heard the song Harvest for the World by the Isley Brothers, you need to check it out. It's a great song, it really is. The Isley Brothers. Like I said, the disc is in great condition. I have this on CD, the one I'm about to show you, but I didn't have this great song by Louis Armstrong on LP format. It's in stereo. Hello, Dolly. Hawaii Five-0. I have this album, but this was in excellent condition, so I couldn't pass it up. It really is in excellent condition. Hawaii Five-0. The soundtrack. I remember when this TV show first came on, I was still playing with toys. I was playing with Hot Wheels, Sizzlers. You know those Sizzler cars by Mattel used to charge up with the juice machine? I was playing with G.I. Joes and Major Matt Mason astronaut action figures when this show first came on. But I have the album, another copy. The Byrds Tambourine Man. I know it shows ring wear, but the disc is in very good condition for $2. Now these two I have on CD format, but I have on LP format. Both of them are 2 record sets, and it's an amazing original soundtrack records. Like I said, 2 record sets for $1.99. Star Wars. I can't wait to listen to this on my system. Throw this down on my Rega P8 turntable with Feather 3 cartridge. The Empire Strikes Back. See how this sounds on my system? Those who haven't seen my system, the room system tour, link that video somewhere in the description below. You just got to search for it. This is a Coleman Hawkins record on Impulse Jazz Records. Still in the shrink for $2. I'm a huge Coleman Hawkins fan and Impulse Jazz Records fan. As you can see right here, those are Impulse Jazz Records. This, after it's ultrasonically cleaned, will be listened to, and it's going to go in this section up here. Impulse Jazz Record, Coleman Hawkins. What a fantastic jazz musician he was. This is a reissue record. It's called 1940 Coleman Hawkins at the Savoy. The great Lionel Hampton. These are sessions from the 30s and 40s, obviously in mono. Looking forward to listening to this. Lionel Hampton. This is Smokey Robinson and Miracles, and I was really happy when I saw this one because I don't have this one. Time Out is called. This has the songs Doggone Right, Abraham Martin, and John, and My Girl. My favorite song on this album is called Here I Go. It's a great song. If you haven't heard Here I Go, check it out on YouTube, on Motown. These 2 albums I had, but for $1.99, they were in fantastic condition, so I couldn't pass them up. Who knows, it might sound better than mine. So for $1.99, you can gamble like that. Stevie Wonder. It's part of his golden era, fulfilling his first finale, one of the better albums ever made. What a great album this was. Or actually is, I should say. And the next one, Talking Book. This shows some ring wear, but the album's in great condition. Has a song, You Are the Sunshine of My Life, and Superstition. A great Stevie Wonder album, part of his golden era. And the last one, before I get to the rest, album I've ever seen in person, is a Louis Armstrong record in mono. Like I said, I'm a huge Louis Armstrong fan with his great voice, great trumpet playing. But this album is the rarest album I've ever seen in person. I did a video on this record. Now, I said during this video, and at the time I didn't have this record, I said this is one of the most, I said during a video that the album cover, in so many words, is not appealing at all. I really don't. I understand why this group did this cover, but it's not appealing at all. I even said during the video, if I saw one in person, I wouldn't buy it. But I saw the record, and I was flipping through the records at the thrift store, and I was in shock it was actually there, because you're never going to see this record at the thrift store. You know, at least you rarely do. And I've never seen it at all in person. And it was like that moment in Pulp Fiction when Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta opened that briefcase, and the gold was shining in their face. It was like that type of album collector's moment. And this is the Beatles Butcher cover. Now, this one is in rough condition, but it's very difficult to find this record in any condition, especially for $1.99. Oh, by the way, these price tags peel off real easy. They're not going to do any damage to the record. To the records, I have a lot of experience with moving these records. I mean, these price tags from this thrift store from records, so it's going to peel off just fine. But this is difficult to find for $1.99 in any condition, anywhere. And I've never seen this cover in person, the Beatles Butcher cover for $1.99. I was shocked. Like I said, when I was flipping through the records and I saw that, I just almost couldn't believe it. And I said, if I seen this, I probably wouldn't buy it. But I guess when you're in the moment, things change. The Beatles Butcher cover will go on my shelf in my collection. And this is the rarest record I believe I've ever seen in person. Even in this condition, by the way. Please leave the rarest record you've seen in person at a thrift store in the comment section below, or estate sale, yard sale, swap meet in the comment section below. Those are my recent thrift store finds. Thank you very much for viewing my video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the viewership. Thank you very much. Like I said, please like and subscribe. God bless, strong love, and always please keep the peace worldwide.